My name is Laird Rulin, and I'm very proud to be the principal of Timberline Secondary and your co-host tonight alongside our Vice Principal, Christine Middleton. Island Life Photography and Utopia Productions are here to capture tonight's important moments. As the grads enter and later cross the stage, please ensure that the aisles are kept clear to allow them ample space to capture these images and video. Before we proceed with today's program, we would ask that your cell phones are silenced, which reminds me to do that for mine too. Now, one of the great traditions that we have at Timberline, as we're looking out over our staff, is that our staff clap our grads in. And it's great to see our staff here tonight and our numbers to be able to do that. And this is a night of celebration. It's a night, as we did the dress rehearsal today with a bunch of very nervous teenagers, and we said, let's have some fun with this tonight. Let's celebrate. So let's start that off, and let's welcome the grad class of 2023. All right. Well, we've been clapping a whole bunch, but I think we have you all seated now. How about one big more round of applause for our grad class of 2023? And we are going to say that a few times tonight. All right, so first thing we would like to do is acknowledge that the work we do at Timberline Secondary takes place on the traditional territory of the Liquitoll people. We honor this relationship as well as the relationship we have particularly with the Hamelco Nation, Métis Nation, and all other First Nations that reside within this territory.
We would now like to invite to the stage one of our talented grads, Tara Moon, to lead us in the singing of our national anthem. Thank you so much, Tara. That was beautiful. At this time, we would like to invite Laverne Henderson of the Liquitoll First Nation to come to the stage, and she will offer a traditional Indigenous welcome and prayer for today's events.
Welcome to our territory of the Liquitoll Nation. Welcome to our land and our territory of our people. I originally come from the Naquatat Nation as well, and I'm proud to be a part of our father by singing his song, and to be continuing to singing. We were trying to figure out the years, and I think it's 15 years, a long time. So I'm really happy to be here to welcome all you grads on behalf of the Campbell River Native Tribe, our Liquitoll Nation, and our Naquatat family of my family where I come from, the Henderson family, Gala Kisla. Wahiye, wahiye, oh Canada, wahiye. Gaila Kessa.
Thank you very much, Laverne. We would like to take this opportunity to thank the many people who are here tonight in support of our graduates. If you could please hold your applause until I've read through the list, it would be much appreciated. First, we'd like to thank Rachel Blaney for being here, Member of Parliament for North Island Powell River. We also are joined tonight by Michelle Babchuk, Member of the Legislative Assembly of North Island. Representing the Board of Education for School District 72, we have Kat Eddy here, Chairperson. We have our Vice Chairperson here as well tonight, Craig Gillis, Joyce McMahon, Trustee, as well as Janice Gladys, Trustee. And if there were any other trustees that came in that I missed, I apologize. Can let me know that and we'll acknowledge you later. Representing the Campbell River School District, we have Dr. Jeremy Morrow, Superintendent of Schools, Philip Sismic, our Associate Superintendent, and Brenna Ewing, our Director of Services. We'd also like to acknowledge and thank Chief Darren Blaney of the Homalco First Nation for being here as well with us tonight. Thank you. Good night.
At this point, we will hear some words of congratulations from our guests of honor and other dignitaries. First, we have a message from Rachel Blaney, Member of Parliament, North Island, Powell River. And she says, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the students at Timberline Secondary School on the completion of this academic year. I know that navigating your classes, friendships, and life so far came with its challenges, but you have succeeded and reached this important milestone with perseverance. Thank you to all the people who supported these graduates during their education. To the graduating class of 2023, I offer you one of my favorite quotes from Rosemary Brown. We must open the doors and we must see to it they remain open so that others can pass through. I hope you enjoy this time and are enthusiastic and optimistic about what awaits you. I trust that as you find your way in our community and in our world, you will take the skills, knowledge, and experience that you've acquired through these past years and use them to make a better world for your families, your friends, your communities, and yourselves. Sincere best wishes.
Thanks, Christine. From Rachel Blaney, our Member of Parliament.
No.
You just did that one.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Following message was sent in by Michelle Babchuk, Member of the Legislative Assembly of the North Island. On behalf of the BC New Democrat Government Caucus, I want to extend our sincere congratulations to the 2023 graduating class from Timberline. I know each and every one of you has worked to make this day happen, and you should all be very proud of your accomplishment today. As you embark on the next chapter of your life, the lessons that you have learned will guide you, but should not define you, as being a lifelong learner will be one of the most valuable tools. You are our future. Your dreams and aspirations are what keep us moving forward. My hope is that you tackle every obstacle and opportunity with the same enthusiasm that has got you this far. Thank you for the opportunity to address you today. Go into the world and do well, but more importantly, go into the world and do good. Thanks, Michelle.
Okay. Next, we have a message from Mayor Kermit Dahl and the Council of the City of Campbell River. The City of Campbell River Mayor and Council are pleased to congratulate the Timberline Secondary School 2023 grad class on this significant milestone. We convey our best wishes to each of you for a very bright future. As you embark on this next phase of your life adventure, move forward with fortitude and faith and work to find something you love to do. When you try new things, don't be afraid to make mistakes. They become some of our strongest life lessons, the ones we remember for a long time. Most worthy goals in life require hard work and perseverance. As Thomas Edison said, opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Undoubtedly, opportunities will present themselves, causing your plans to shift and change. Change isn't especially comfortable sometimes, but it makes us grow and develop into even more interesting people and help us appreciate when life is rolling along easily for us. Throughout your journey, remember to be true to yourself. After all, only you can define your personal success. Congratulations to all of you. Enjoy your adventure of lifelong learning.
Thanks. Now we have a message from Kat Eddy, Chairperson of the Board of Education for the Campbell River School District. It is with great honor we celebrate the Timberline graduating class of 2023. Your hard work and personal growth throughout the past 13 years have brought you to this evening. Thank you for gifting us, your educators, a chance to watch you learn, grow, discover, and become who you are today. There are unlimited possibilities ahead for you, and some may be feeling a bit overwhelmed. That's okay. These feelings are normal. They are necessary, and they will help to guide you as you begin to make adult choices for yourself. Take a moment to recognize the people who love and believe in you, your family, your friends, and your community. These are the people who will continue to walk alongside you as you figure things out. We as trustees of the Board of Education are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. We look forward to witnessing the differences you will make in the world and send you on down life's road with what we hope is a solid foundation to become the future of our community. Congratulations, Timberline Class of 2023.
Finally, a message from the Human Resources Department of Campbell River School District 72. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2023. On behalf of the Human Resources Department, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors for all aspects of your life. As you venture onward, working here may not be your first thought, but in future, remember that School District 72 is hiring, and you may want to consider coming back to your learning community. Best of luck to you, and congratulations again on your graduation.
Sharpen up the resumes, guys. We're hiring. All right. Thank you to everyone who took the time to send in messages of congratulations. We would also like to thank again Rachel Blaney, MP for North Island, Powell River, and Michelle Babchuk, MLA for North Island, for sending our graduates certificates of recognition in honor of this occasion.
An event of this scale is not possible without the generosity and support of the community. Please join me to thank the following groups, but please hold your applause until I've read out the list. The Campbell River Garden Center for all the beautiful greenery you see here tonight. Our student and staff volunteers, there were many hands that make this look beautiful. The school district operations staff, led by Doug Dewick, they always go above and beyond to make sure everything is set up to meet our needs. The Strathcona Garden staff for all their help with our graduation. And we have one more very important thank you to do. We'll do it in a minute.
Thanks. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thanks. All right, this is my opportunity to say a few words to you. So, hello everyone. Our graduation commencement ceremony is a night of acknowledgement and celebration of this amazing group of young people who we are so proud of as a community. Grad class of 2023, let's celebrate that we are together for one last time in your school career. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the contribution and support of your families and our staff by giving them a big round of applause. Speaking of families, we have 3 core members of our Parents Advisory Council who are here tonight with graduating children, and we would like to acknowledge the years of dedicated support and service that they have offered up to us as a PAC. So could we probably won't be able to see them, but if we could have Andrea Laviolette, Heather Gordon, and Carrie Moon stand, and we'll give them a big round of applause. Thanks. For one person, this will be the final time standing on this stage supporting our grads. Our Vice Principal, Christine Middleton, is leaving us to be the new principal at Sayward Elementary. We want to thank you for all of your work these past 3 years supporting our community. Thanks, Ms. Middleton. Now, let's take a moment, and I know she's not going to do this, but we would really like to bring to the stage to acknowledge an amazing support and leadership of one staff member, the support that they have made to this grad class. The teacher for Career Life Connections 12, the organizer of prom, the organizer of all grad-related activities, the organizer of this commencement ceremony, all together, and we rehearsed this a little bit this morning. Ready? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Ms. Middleton.
Sorry,
Okay, that's okay.
I threw mine underneath yours.
Finally, let's acknowledge and celebrate why we're here tonight, and that's these young scholars, athletes, artists, and craftspeople by giving them a round of applause to our grads. We're celebrating a generation of humans that are capable of achieving anything that they want to, and I'd like to take a moment to speak to the strong bonds and connections we have formed over the past few years, and speak also about the wisdom that comes from our First Peoples principles of learning. One of these principles speaks to the idea that learning is embedded in memory, history, and story. Well, you have made many memories, you've created a positive history, and have wonderful stories to share together with us. We want you to stay in contact with us. Please continue to think of Timberline as your home. We care deeply about you and want you to come back and tell us all the amazing adventures that you're having. Now, for some specific feedback for the last time as high school students. We're going to grade your performance and how you did carrying on with a number of annual grad traditions at Timberline. Let's review how these went for you. So let's start with the pep rally. Being the most annoying grade at the annual pep rally has long been a tradition for our grade 12 class. Well, you absolutely lived up to this. Easily the loudest and craziest grade that day. Grade A. Let's move now to the grads versus staff ice hockey game. As a staff, we of course this year have to mention the results from the annual grad staff hockey game, which ended in dramatic fashion with one of our staff, Paul Wright, going top shelf for the 1-goal win with less than 30 seconds to play. Not to mention his post-goal celly for the ages. There were immediate calls for a rematch, but really, why would we? Performance grade for you was a C, because you lost. But we're going to give you an A for the number of grads that participated and how large that the audience was that came out as well. Your grad ditch day. Yeah, seriously, I had to mention it. You chose the rainiest day in the past 2 months for your grad ditch day, but you hung in there all day and you made the most of it, which in the end was probably more impressive than previous grad classes. And then you decided you missed us, and of course our beloved parking lot, so much that you camped out overnight there last week. So the grade for your decision making on choosing that rainy day is an F. The grade for your determination and positive attitude to make the most of it will give you an A. And finally, your prom. It was a huge success, and everyone who was involved was very complimentary of your mature behavior and how much you appreciated the work that went into pulling the event off. And personally, it meant a lot to me when you insisted I sit in on your prom photo that day at the foreshore. Final high school grade, you get an A. So for us educators, it is the end of a year. For you grads, it is the end of an era, never to be repeated, or shouldn't be. You, who will be missed by so many, You who are armed with a world-class education, you who are steeped in the fine traditions of a country such as Canada, diverse, accepting, and celebrating of differences. I will close with the lines from a song by a Canadian legend we recently lost, Gordon Lightfoot, from his song, "Oh So Sweet." It's easy to live with no fear or deceit, but sometimes I think maybe I have skipped a beat. The road I chose was not always complete, but often it was, oh so sweet. Stay in touch, grads of 2023. You will be missed.
That was good. No, that's mine. Actually, that's the one I need. Actually, yeah. Okay, now we would like to present the graduates of the Timberline graduating class of 2023. The readers for tonight's presentation are two Timberline teachers, Teresa Foy and Natasha Ubriaco. The graduates will enter the stage from your right. On stage, Laird and myself will congratulate each graduate. Graduates will pause briefly for a picture and then move the tassel on their cap, pay attention, from right to left to signify the completion of this part of their educational journey. Ms. Foy, Ms. Ubriaco, the stage is yours.
Oh shit, don't do that. Fuck. That's pretty good, actually. I think we'll be fine. Oh, good.
Tara Moon. Tara appreciates her grandparents for providing her with lots of hands-on learning and her parents for their support in her studies. Throughout high school, Tara has been a part of student leadership and musical theater, so she will remember the long days of planning and rehearsals. Tara is going to VIU this fall for engineering and is excited to see where the path leads her. Congratulations, Tara, for receiving Timberline's Performing Arts and Wolf of the Year awards.
Garen Halbig. Garen thanks his parents for encouraging him and helping him in his pursuit of the trades. He will never forget the Physics 11 trip to the police station and successfully fitting 6 people in the back of a police car and the beach fires that let him befriend the exchange students. Garen plans to get his red seal in welding and fabrication over the next 6 years.
Trey Lee McKenzie. Trey would like to thank his family for giving him guidance and support through this time. He will always remember the amazing teachers at Timberline and his time working with the kids at Penfield Elementary for his IDS program. Trey is proud of making it to graduation and excited to see where his life takes him after high school. Congratulations to Trey for achieving Timberline's New Leaf Award.
Skyla Gustafson. Skyla thanks her family for their support, guidance, and encouragement along the way, as well as the many wonderful teachers at Timberline. Skyla will always remember the support of Mr. Harley and Miss Fonagy, the amazing time she had being a TA in art class, and the fun working with the kindergarteners in child psychology, and her independent study course. Skyla hopes to become a registered nurse and is excited to see where her life takes her. Congratulations to Skyla for achieving Timberline's Fine Arts Award.
Samantha Duffy. Samantha thanks all her teachers who have continuously supported her and her parents for listening to all the whining. She gives a special thanks to you, to Miss McCormick, for your always having her back and for helping her with anything she could. Samantha will never forget the afternoon spent in Miss McCormick's office with Dylan and the very rainy grad skip day in the parking lot. Samantha plans to attend NIC in the fall and can't wait to see where her life takes her.
Karen Parrish. Karen would like to thank her friends for all the good memories and her family for always supporting her. She will remember the ODA, her debates with Mr. Rulin in the hallways, and getting to walk across this stage. Karen is ready to begin a new adventure.
Brooklyn Gallagher. Brooke would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers, especially Miss McCormick, for dragging her along and forcing her over the finish line. Brooke's future plans include going to cosmetology school and traveling to Greece. When most of her high school is forgotten, Brooke will still remember Mr. Rulin's voice ushering everyone out of the parking lot yelling, let's go, you're going to be late."
Seth Oman. Seth is proud of himself for making it through high school and standing here this evening. He thanks his parents for helping him get through school and always pushing him to keep going. 5 years from now, Seth hopes to have a stable house, good job, and do some traveling.
Kale Cortland. Kale will always remember being a part of an amazing high school community and is grateful for all the friends he's made in the short time he's been in this town. Thanks also to Miss McCormick for helping him pass English and to Shanna for taking him in and making him graduate so he can become a heavy-duty mechanic. Kale is proud to have made it to this point and gives a special shout to his mother. He's glad to have had every moment with her that he could.
Caitlin Bolio. Caitlin will always remember her ODA class, and thanks to everyone who cheered her on while she complained the whole way to the beach on the Cape Scott trip. She is proud to have made it to this point and would like to thank her family, friends, and Tim Hortons Coffee for helping her through all the years of schooling.
Riley Noble. Riley would like to thank her family for all the support they have given her along the way, as well as Mr. Joyce and Miss Fonagy for all the encouragement. She will always remember the camping trips with the ODA class, her soccer team, all the late nights finishing assignments or studying for tests, senior skip day in the rain, and the cafeteria cookies. Riley hopes to become a marine biologist and travel the world doing something she loves.
Ivy Doxey. Throughout the past 4 years, Ivy has refined her strengths and weaknesses and likes and dislikes and is now ready and excited to go out into the world and put them to use. She plans to pursue a double major in psychology and biology at NIC and UVic. Ivy is grateful to Miss McCormick for always having an open door.
Dylan Foster. Dylan would like to thank her family for supporting her along the way throughout her life. She will always remember performing in the musical every year since she started high school and the interesting conversations with Miss McCormick in her TA block. Dylan is excited to go to UVic, where she will study history and become a teacher.
Kaya Price. Kaya is thankful for her close friends and family for supporting her and encouraging her through this journey. She will always remember texting her friends late at night for answers to homework, doing work in the library with friends, and getting her anger out in metal art. Kaya is excited to see where life takes her after grad.
Alexis Tucker. Alexis would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for all their support and encouragement, as well as all of the good times over the last 4 years. She will always remember the pep rallies, musicals, and the long study sessions in the Learning Commons with Kaya. Alexis hopes to pursue nursing after graduation and is ready for the new adventures life will bring.
Caden Kelly. Caden would like to thank his friends and family, but most importantly, his friend Grayson for always being his motivation to get up and finish school. He will always cherish the memories made with his friends through their school years. Caden plans to get a camp job driving big old trucks or go to school for body work, whatever comes first.
Jordan Grafton. Jordan would like to thank her family, but most importantly, her sister Jessica, for being her guide throughout her school years. Jordan will never forget Miss Fonagy's dedication to her students and her efforts to make every class an unforgettable experience. Jordan plans to attend school for welding and take some time to travel.
Hannah Mansour. Hannah would like to thank her family and teachers for all the efforts they put into helping her grow and become the person she is today. She will never forget the deep, spontaneous discussions in physics class with Mr. Weenan. Hannah is excited to see where life takes her after graduating.
Kylie Nguyen. Kylie greatly appreciates her parents for their continuous support, as well as her friends and teachers for making high school such a remarkable experience. She will always remember annoying Mrs. McCormick during every encounter, volleyball tournaments, and spending time with Miss Bailey in Spanish class. Kylie's excited to begin a new chapter in her life. She will continue her education at the University of British Columbia, all while keeping Timberline close to her heart.
Kate Che. Kate thanks her grandma and grandpa Jimmy for always supporting her goals and her parents who have always been there for her from afar. She has made an amazing experience at Timberline, making close connections with friends and teachers, and will always remember the pep rally, senior ditch day, and the many laughs shared in Miss Fonagy's psychochemistry class. Kate is beyond excited to see what her future holds and will give her all to whatever comes her way. Congratulations to Kate for achieving Timberline's Math and Science and Spirit of the Wolf Awards.
Racy Fremento. Racy would like to thank the most supportive people in her life, her mom, Miss Fonagy, and Mrs. Ubriaco. She will always remember the outdoor class in grade 9, Biology 12 with Mrs. Ubriaco, and the countless laughs that came with the sports teams. Before starting her Bachelor of Science in Nursing in September, Racy is heading to Europe.
Madison Hagel. Madison thanks her parents, grandparents, and best friends for the support and love. She will always cherish her best times in high school, such as a grad skip day in the rain and the pep rally with her grad class. Madison's goal in life is to be a doctor in dental surgery and open her own practice here in Campbell River.
Thomas Nelson. Tommy would like to thank his mom for making him go to school every day. He remembered the good times in Miss Ubriaco's CSI 10 class, and of course, all his buddies. Tommy hopes to become a machine operator of heavy equipment and have a nice truck.
Spencer Nelson. Spencer would like to thank her parents for always believing in her, and a big thank you to Miss Vonnegut, who made her believe she could accomplish anything. She spent most of her high school days making unforgettable memories playing both school and club volleyball. After high school, Spencer will start her journey to become a medical lab technician. Joseph Mack. Joseph wants to thank Mrs. Ubriaco, Miss Kildaw, and his mom and dad for getting him through high school. He will always remember his grade 11 pep rally and Wyatt Murray making musical chairs a show. Joseph wants to run heavy-duty equipment in the future, but first plans to thoroughly celebrate tonight.
Brendan McLaughlin. Brendan thanks his family for always being there, his friends for all the laughs and good times, his teachers for making him try his best, and finally his coaches for all the opportunities and helping him reach new levels. Special thanks to Mrs. Ubriaco and Miss Vonnegut for never having a dull moment in their classes and for treating them like adults. Brendan plans to attend VIU to play basketball and study kinesiology so that he may stay in sports world as long as possible. Congratulations, Brendan, for achieving Timberline's Male Athlete of the Year award.
Guilford McGrath. Guilford thanks his dad for helping him through the most difficult days and always showing him another way of looking at things, and his mom for her continued support. He will always remember Mr. Klein for being that teacher who pushes students to strive for the best. Looking forward into the next 5 years, Guilford is hoping to complete his heavy-duty mechanics apprenticeship and be working full-time in the field.
Olivia Everett. Liv thanks her parents for setting an amazing example, her friends who have stuck around through the last 4 years of school, and her family for always supporting her. Liv enjoyed her time in philosophy class above all else and is excited to become a yoga teacher and teach around the world.
Ryder Erickson. Long after graduation, Ryder will remember the flood of students that would empty into the parking lot the moment that break began. He will also remember the many great people he met while at Timberline. Ryder gives a big thanks to his parents, extended family, and everyone who helped to make School District 72 excellent. In the future, he hopes to live a healthy life and find opportunities to travel the world.
Nicholas Lowry. Nick will remember PE with Mr. Kratzman and Mr. Joyce for being the most chill teacher you could ask for. He's looking forward to living life to its fullest and thanks his friends and family for helping him to reach this point.
Riley Carney. Riley has a month left of his Welder's Foundation course at NIC and plans to go for his Red Seal certification next. He would like to thank his grandparents for supporting him over the last year and pushing him to achieve his goals. Riley was proud to leave Timberline in January to go to NIC and begin advancing his future career.
Braden Miles. Braden would like to thank his dad for pushing him to go to school every day. Braden will remember ditch day in the rain and coming to photography class early just to grab a camera and leave to go adventuring and capture what lies around us. Braden is excited to see where life takes him after graduation.
Riley Yells. Riley thanks his parents for being so supportive and trying their best to keep him on track all these years. He will always remember the craziness of school during COVID and the good times when we were back in session. Riley attended NIC this year for the heavy-duty mechanics program and is looking forward to working on his truck after graduation.
Wyatt Arts. Wyatt thanks his parents for always ensuring school came first and for getting him to and from school every day. He has special appreciation of his mother for staying up late to help him with some of his school projects. Last but not least, Wyatt thanks every single teacher. Congratulations to Wyatt for achieving Timberline's Physical Education Award.
Ty Easton. Ty will always enjoy his memories at Timberline, hanging with the fellas and playing ball hockey. He would like to thank his family and friends for being supportive throughout his school years. Ty hopes to move on to collegiate hockey after graduation.
Devin Dunbar. Devin plans to move to Whistler and become a pro snowboarder. He would like to thank his mom and dad for helping him get through all 4 years of high school. Some of Devin's most memorable times at Timberline were asking 5 different teachers to prom and having them all say no.
Oh my God.
You be good. You be good. Okay? I'm happy.
Blake Raleigh. Blake thanks his mom and dad for never giving up on him, Mrs. Grendel for realizing he had a learning disability and helping him work with it, and Carol for supporting his passion. After graduation, Blake hopes to be running his own tattoo parlor and barbershop somewhere on Vancouver Island, and that the future is kind to him.
Nathan Doherty. Nathan will always remember the awesome classes he was in, especially every year with Mrs. Ubriaco, and 3 months off for COVID. He thanks his teachers for being supportive and fun throughout the years and couldn't have asked for anything better. Nathan is planning a gap year to make money and plan for his future. Congratulations to Nathan for receiving Timberline's Courage to Succeed Award.
Grayson Ford. Grayson wants to say thank you to Ms. Fonagy and Mrs. Ubriaco for being the best teachers possible and for making science enjoyable. He will always remember all the arguments and weird conversations. He will always remember all the arguments and weird conversations in English class with Ms. Heslop and fellow classmates. Grayson is going to take some time to figure things out and is excited to see where life takes him.
Nicholas Ball. Nicholas will always remember the crazy volleyball tournaments with Mr. Shop, even though they never won anything. Nicholas is proud to have made it to this point and is happy, healthy, and ready for the next adventure. He would like to thank his friends and family for supporting him throughout his high school adventure.
Alex Smith. Alex would like to give many thanks to Ms. Fonagy for her extreme care and attention towards every single student she has. He will remember all the volleyball trips and finding every possible way to annoy their coach. Alex plans to pursue his studies and to make new memories abroad.
Jackson Doolittle. Jackson thanks his family, friends, and teachers for all their support. He will always remember the lunch hangouts in the hackerspace and playing on the volleyball team. Jackson hopes to become a software engineer.
Parker Yancey. Parker would like to thank his family for their love and support along the way. He will always remember studying with friends in the library and cracking jokes in his classes. Parker is excited to dive into the real world and apply the knowledge he's learned to each new situation.
Ruby Furman. Ruby would like to thank her family for always supporting her and all her friends who made every gloomy day a little bit brighter. She will always remember the pep rallies with musical chairs and all the great connections she's made with her teachers and friends. Ruby is proud to have made it this far and can't wait to see what the future holds.
Devin Jardine. Devin thanks his sister for the heavy support she gave in English and his family for always being there. He will remember his times experiencing the outdoors through the ODA program, falling asleep on Miss Fonagy's counters during class, and the fun he had having to do final projects for multiple classes the night before they were due. Devin is planning to take some time after graduation to relax and sleep as much as he can.
Emma Gordon. Emma thanks her mom for everything, Mr. Lewis, Mr. O'Shaughnessy, and Mr. Rainier for shaping her into the student she is today, and all her friends who made life more fun. She will always remember running leadership events, away games with the soccer team, and all the fun trips with ODA. Emma will be attending VIU in the fall and hopes to become a teacher. She is grateful to walk the stage today and begin her life's next chapter. Congratulations to Emma for achieving Timberline's Citizenship Award.
Andrew Ribko. Andrew thanks his mother and father for pushing him where he is and supporting him along the way. He will always remember the times everyone was able to laugh and the friends who made that possible. Andrew is attending courses at NIC in September. Congratulations to Andrew for achieving Timberline's Vocational Technology Award.
Matthew Landa. Matthew would like to thank his family and friends for supporting him on his educational journey and all the people who have helped him reach graduation. He will always remember creating awesome pieces of woodwork with Mr. Klein, fixing engines with Mr. J, and finally getting along with Mr. Ruland. Matthew is happy to leave these years behind him and to pursue his dream and passion of building and fixing aircrafts at Sealand Aviation.
Belle Knowles. Belle would like to thank Miss Logue for being the first teacher at Timberline to re-welcome her when she came back to school in June of 2022. She will always remember bribing Mr. Couture in Hackerspace with Jonathan and all the papers she got from Steve. Thank you so very much for those. Belle hopes to get her early childhood education certification and open her own daycare so she can continue working with children.
Sarah McFarlane. Sarah gives a huge thank you to her mother for lovingly pushing her to pursue her passions, take risks, and chase adventures. Her highlights from high school were becoming a musician, painting Cara High's music room doors, camping by the ocean open, exploring islands with awesome people, and being woken up at 6 a.m. by Steve's harmonica. Sarah is looking forward to her post-secondary journey. We'd also like to congratulate Sarah for achieving Timberline's Fine Arts Award for Media.
Ethan Laviolette. Ethan thanks his parents and extended family for supporting his goals and future ambitions. His best memories of Timberline are the good times spent in the wood shop with Mr. Klein and the projects he built. Ethan is looking forward to becoming a combat engineer in the Canadian Armed Forces.
Livia Young. Livia gives a big thank you to all her family and teachers who have supported her and helped her throughout this time. She will remember all the spirit weeks, holidays, sunny days outside, and Miss Fonagy's free chocolate box. Livia is excited to explore new opportunities and see where life takes her after graduation.
Oakley Petoskey. Oakley thanks Ms. Fonagy for being a very big help in maintaining good study habits. Without her, he most likely would not be up here right now. He will remember the motivation that Mr. Horacio and Ms. Heslop instilled in him during At Issue in grade 10. Without their supportive enthusiasm, his capstone project would never have been built. Oakley plans to go into mechanical engineering and dreams to one day visit Mars.
Lauren Humanecki. Lauren would like to express her appreciation of her friends and family members for showing her how to live life to the fullest. She will never forget the fun and welcoming environment in Miss Ubriaco's classroom, as well as her motivating study partner. You know who you are. Lauren is excited to experience everything she can outdoors, see where her 2 feet take her, and share all that life has to offer with her favorite person.
Gage Ball. Gage would like to thank Ms. Fonagy for being a great, supportive teacher who always saw the best in everyone. He will remember the chaos in her classroom, especially when Andrew Billard fought a desk and lost. Gage is proud of everyone for graduating here today. Congratulations to Gage for achieving Timberline's Spirit of the Wolf Award.
Jordan Stoez. Jordan is grateful to everyone who supported him throughout his years in high school, with a big thanks to Mrs. Foy. He is looking forward to the future and is excited to see what it has in store for him.
Nicholas White. After graduation, Nicholas hopes to begin an apprenticeship to become a heavy-duty machine operator and travel to see Iceland and Greenland. He thanks his friends and family for helping him get through high school. He can now say that for the final year of his high school journey, Timberline was a pretty good place to be.
Jordan Merrick. Jordan thanks his mom and his brother for pushing him to get to graduation. While at Timberline, he's learned discipline, a good work ethic, and the power of showing up and not giving up. Jordan does not have any firm plans for the future, but hopes to work towards a stable home, a family, and a good life.
Jace Uzel. Jace would like to thank his mom because without her, he would not be where he is today. He will remember Timberline for his friends, digital photography, and learning to overcome challenges. Jace is planning to attend NIC for their HVAC course and to pursue his Red Seal.
Joshua Bills. Josh thanks his friends and family for helping him get through his high school. He has found a path that he hopes to follow in the trades with welding and will go wherever the work takes him. Josh will remember Timberline for the helpful teachers and the great friends he made along the way.
Tyler DeJong. After leaving Timberline, Tyler hopes to pursue a career in the trades and live a good life enjoying the outdoors and traveling. Tyler thanks his mom, dad, girlfriend, and girlfriend's mom for their support and encouragement. He's proud to have made it to this point and is looking forward to his next chapter.
Mason Lambert. Mason thanks his parents for supporting him through everything along the way. He will always remember going on camping trips with the Outdoor Adventure Club and having lots of fun in the hackerspace. Mason is going to take some time to find out where life will take him.
Kobe Gogo. Kobe thanks all his friends and family who supported him and helped him get through school. He will always remember the people he met and the knowledge he obtained through high school.
Colton May. Colton is looking forward to a summer working at Myra Falls, attending NIC in the fall, and earning a Red Seal in heavy-duty mechanics in the future. He thanks his mom for all her patience throughout the years. Colton would like to congratulate all his fellow grads and wishes them good luck in their future pursuits.
Michaela Pontius. Michaela thanks her mom and dad for supporting her throughout 12 years of school. She can't thank them enough for what they've done. Thanks also to McKenna and Mackenzie for sticking with her throughout her high school years. Michaela is grateful for her hairdressing program and to be able to really start thinking about her future.
Lacey Noga. Lacey would like to thank her family, teachers, and school peers for helping her get through high school and for encouraging and pursuing her to get to school every day. She will always remember her favorite classes throughout the year, especially her 4 years of volleyball PE for all of the skills and memories. Lacey is so happy that she has finally made it to graduation, is ready for her new goals and a new chapter.
Kayla Monks. Kayla would like to thank her papa, although he isn't here today with us. She knows he's been watching over her. She will also like to thank her parents for always supporting her. Kayla will always remember the multiple bad park jobs done by herself and her fellow graduates. She is not sure what the future will bring, but will continue to work throughout the summer as she finds her way through life after graduation.
Josh Edwards. Josh thanks both his mother and father for being the best parents and for doing the best they could to help him every step of the way. Josh's future plans are still unclear, but he's looking forward to beginning a new chapter in his life.
Nathan Monroe. Nathan would like to thank all the people that helped him through his years of school, but especially thanks his mom for pushing him through. Nathan will always remember his time spent in the outdoor ed class and all the adventures that came with it. Nathan is currently registered as a Powerline Technician Apprentice and hopes to complete his Red Seal within the next several years.
Ava Sinclair. Ava thanks her family for supporting her through all the big and small things along the way. She will always remember Steve Joyce's ODA adventures, playing in the girls' soccer team, and the last-minute FaceTimes with Riley during Biology 12. Ava hopes to become a nurse after graduation in order to help those around her.
Ashton Farthing. Ashton thanks Nathan Monroe for saving his life and for being a best friend through the good times and the bad times. Thanks also to his mama for cracking down on him and making him graduate. Ashton will remember the long treks having to have a chocolate bar for Steve and all the friends and experiences of ODA. In the next 5 years, Ashton hopes to get his truck running, find a good paying job on the rigs, make people smile, and write a few good songs.
Asia Alfred. Asia is grateful for her family, grandparents, friends, and CR Dance Extreme team, who all showed up as an unwavering superheroes when she felt like giving up in times of struggle. When thinking of Timberline, she will remember laughing out loud with her friends on Starbucks runs and playing volleyball. Asia is excited to dedicate her time to dance, explore the world of fashion and modeling, and attend acting school.
Dominic Perry. Dominic would like to thank all the people that have helped him get to this point. Whether those people are teachers, friends, or family, they're the reason he was able to cross this stage. Dominic is looking forward to the life ahead of him, no matter what direction it takes him.
Evo Sismic. Evo thanks all his teachers and supporters for pushing him to strive to be his best throughout the years. He is interested to see where he ends up after graduation, whether it be attending university or moving straight into a job. He knows that he will be ready for whatever comes his way, thanks to the time he has spent at Timberline.
Hannah Barnhart. Hannah wants to thank Ms. Fonagy for the fun classes in Pre-Calc 12. She will always remember what a great team connection she had with her senior girls volleyball team. Hannah is excited to see where life takes her after graduation.
Isaiah Craigie. Some of Isaiah's favorite memories are of the great sports trips with his coaches and teammates. He is planning to continue his education by attending VRU to pursue his goal of becoming a physiotherapist. Isaiah is grateful for all his friends and family for supporting him through his grade 12 year.
Matthew Baker. Matthew is proud of winning the Nobel Peace Prize, inventing the wheel, founding Antarctica, discovering 5 elements on the periodic table, and being able to pronounce Worcestershire sauce. He would like to thank his parents and teachers. Some of his highlights are physics and calculus with Mr. Weenan, English with Miss McCormick, and spending long, unpaid hours working away in hackerspace. Matthew is proud of his classmate Logan Folds for achieving 100% on the test for electromagnetism, and we are proud of him for achieving Timberline's Computer Technology and Media Arts Award.
Cole Knudsen. Cole thanks his parents for motivating him to keep striving for his absolute best, even when times were hard. He will fondly remember the group hangouts in the back room of the hackerspace, the hilarious hypotheticals proposed in Mr. Weenan's physics class, and the late-night study sessions with friends. Cole is proud of Logan Folds for achieving 100% on the test for electromagnetism. After graduation, Cole is planning to further explore his passion for computer science in post-secondary. Congratulations to Cole for achieving Timberline's Computer Technology Award.
Logan Folds. Logan would like to thank his unparalleled procrastination for making his academic career much more difficult than it should have been, and his family for their continuous support. Logan will never forget his time in Mr. Weenan's and Miss Fonagie's physics and math classes. With many thanks to Cole for late-night study sessions right before tests. Logan is immensely proud of his 100% on his electromagnetism tests, persevering through calculus, and manipulating the stock market. Congratulations to Logan for achieving Timberline's English and Home Economics Awards.
Tae-Woo Ham. Tae-Woo thanks his family for supporting him along the way, Miss Fonagy and Mr. Weenan for encouraging him in his academics, Mr. Shop for the great PE classes. Tae-Woo plans to study economics in his future years.
Simon Cole. Simon wants to thank Miss Fonagy for teaching him the fundamentals of chemistry and pre-calc, and for always being nice and making his day better. He will always remember English class with Miss Heslop's patience. Simon hopes to become a registered nurse.
Owen McGilvery. Owen would like to thank his parents for always supporting him. He will always remember all the experiences and great teachers at Timberline. Owen plans to become a personal trainer.
Kai Andrews Robinson. Kai wants to dedicate his walk on the stage to all the friends who stuck with him through everything and helped him make it to this moment. He will never forget the long bus rides with Mr. Joyce in the ODA program. Kai hopes to become a Red Seal mechanic and build his dream car.
Matthew Sanchez. Matthew would like to thank Jesus Christ for carrying him through the last 4 years. He enjoyed classes with Mr. Klinka, wacky chemistry, and the best bio class around. Matthew prays that God will guide him to the future, and he hopes he will make his family proud.
James Araki. James is excited to attend post-secondary and navigate his way through a career in engineering. He would like to give a huge thanks to his friends and family for all their support throughout school. James will never forget skipping school to go fishing on a hot day.
Elijah Saxby. Elijah would like to thank his family and friends for their continuous support over the years. He will always remember the field trips and the great memories made at Timberline. Elijah is looking forward to traveling and what the future has in store for him.
Mason Wyatt. Mason wants to thank his friends and family for always pushing him to be his best self throughout high school. He will remember and fondly look back on all of the time he was able to spend with some of his closest friends. Mason looks forward to what the future has in store for him and hopes to still make memories doing what he loves, fishing.
Liam Mortimer. Liam thanks his family and friends for supporting him throughout his high school years. He will always remember sneaking into Miss Fonagy's room to steal her candy and listening to music with his friends in their cars at lunch. Liam can't wait to see where life will take him after graduation.
Maddox Uzel. Maddox would like to thank the friends, family, and teachers who helped him achieve his goals throughout high school. He will never forget the people who helped him take each step forward in life. A big thanks to Liam and Miss Fonagy. Maddox will always remember ball hockey and miss the fun and crazy experiences he had as part of the team. Maddox is going to take some time to figure things out and see where life takes him.
Mason Wood. Mason wants to thank Miss Fonagy for putting up with him during the classes he wasn't where he was supposed to be. He will always remember Simon singing in Miss Fonagy's room and criticizing Tanner for his bad life decisions. Mason hopes to make a bunch of money and to retire at 35. Doing what? We don't know yet, but he'll cross that bridge when he comes to it.
Noah Lagos Marsili. Noah would like to thank all his friends and family for always supporting and sticking with him, as well as all the supportive Timberline staff who have guided him throughout his years and made him feel welcomed. He will always remember the field trips and fun adventures he experienced throughout his years at Timberline. Noah is very happy to have made it this far and is excited to see where life takes him.
Ryder Groves. Ryder would like to thank his family for helping him try to stay on top of his homework and his friends for all the great times. He will always remember the field trips and all the people he met from Campbell River from across the world. Ryder hopes to become an airline pilot after taking some time off and traveling the world.
Tanner Norton. Tanner would like to thank everyone in his family as well as Miss Fonagy. He will always remember the pep rallies. Tanner will probably take a gap year to work and find out what he wants to do in the future.
Joel Idians. Joel would like to thank his parents, family members, and teachers for being supportive and helping him achieve his goals. He will remember hanging out and studying with his friends. After graduation, Joel will attend UBC to pursue a degree in civil engineering and hopes to one day become an architect. Congratulations to Joel for receiving Timberline's Courage to Succeed Award.
Andrew Billard. Andrew is thankful for all the support his parents have provided over the years, the great times with friends he's met at Timberline, and his teachers who have given him advice and encouragement and have made coming to school a lot more enjoyable. He will always remember the field trips with Mrs. Ubriaco's class, the laughs in Miss Fonagy's, and all the interesting discussions in Mr. Weenan's class. Andrew is proud to have made it this far and hopes to lead a life of success and happiness.
Reed Seawood. Reed gives a big thank you to all those who have been supportive and helpful throughout the years. He will always remember the flex sessions in the art room where everyone got to have fun and hang out. Reed is proud to have made it to this point and is excited to see where life leads him after graduation.
Nix Woolsey. Nix thanks their family for supporting them with all the big and little things along the way. They will remember the time they spent working on projects in the hackerspace. Nix is going to take some time to figure things out and see where life takes them.
Ryan Nicole. Ryan will remember enjoying physics with Mr. Weenan for the challenge it posed and for being able to meet that challenge successfully. He thanks his parents and his brother for all the support they have given him. Over the years at Timberline, Ryan has been working to build up his strength in the hopes of one day competing in the world's strongest man competition.
Aiden Gavigan. Aiden is grateful to everyone who supported him throughout his years in high school. He is looking forward to the future and is excited to see what it has in store for him.
Bryce Pearson. Bryce wants to thank his mom, dad, and all the fellow grad who helped to make this a memorable year. He will always remember Mr. Horaccio's lectures and the many lengthy tangents. Bryce wants to travel the world.
Charlotte Mark. Charlotte thanks Ms. McFarlane, Madame Ouellette, and Mr. Joyce for helping her find joy in school and passion in what she does. Thanks also to the friends who took her in and accepted her at Timberline when she first moved here, and to her parents for all their support throughout high school. Important memories for Charlotte are playing 2 lead roles in the musicals. She plans to move back to Scotland and to study anthropology and hopefully become a researcher.
Ji Woo Kim. Ji Woo plans to travel the world solo, attend post-secondary to figure out a career, and try as many new things as possible. She will remember Timberline as a time when she was adapting to life in Canada, navigating COVID, learning to speak English, and making really good friends. Ji Woo thanks her friends for always lifting her up when she was sad or stressed and for filling her days with fun and laughter.
Soraya Scobie. Soraya would like to thank her mom and Timberline's amazing and supportive teachers. Although her grandma is not here with her tonight, she is grateful for her enduring love and support. Soraya will be taking a gap year to travel to Sri Lanka, Cuba, and Costa Rica, and then will attend NIC for a bridge program to pursue a career in psychology.
Karen Salvarajo Fawcett. Karen would like to thank his mom and the rest of his family for supporting him throughout these last 4 years. He will always remember playing basketball at Timberline and being a part of 2 good teams. Karen is ready to take the next step in his future and attend post-secondary.
Tyler Russell. Tyler thanks his friends and family for supporting him throughout his school career. He is proud to have made it to this point, happy, healthy, and ready for his next adventure.
Zach Doby. Zach thanks his parents for helping him become the person he is today. After graduation, he hopes to be playing baseball and continuing his schooling. Zach will remember Timberline for going to the provincials for basketball, driving around with friends at lunch, and basketball PE with Mr. Kratzman.
Joshua Morin. Josh is thankful for God and his mom because without them, he wouldn't be where he is today. At Timberline, he enjoyed the basketball community and every minute shooting hoops in the gym. After graduation, Josh hopes to move to Miami with Conrad and open an auto body shop.
Conrad Roughshed. Conrad would like to thank his friends Zach and Josh for driving him home from school before he got his N. While at Timberline, he really enjoyed PE class. Conrad is excited to try to commit to a junior or college football team and hopes to play in the CFL one day.
Rylan King. Rylan thanks his parents for always being there and supporting his decisions throughout high school. He will remember the friends he made and the great experiences which he'll take as memories. Rylan hopes to continue his schooling. He'll figure out what for soon, and to travel abroad, making sure that he always lands back in BC.
Sean Bowe. Sean would like to thank his family for helping him to get through high school. He will never forget the naps and meals he had in class. Sean is excited to experience all that life has to offer.
Aiden Vipond. Aiden is grateful to everyone who supported him throughout his years in high school. He is looking forward to the future and is excited to see what it has in store for him.
Emily Trail. Emily thanks her mom for always pushing her to be her best, Mr. Joyce for pushing her out of her comfort zone, and her friends for helping her get through this tough year. Emily will always remember cheering on her friends in the Chicago musical, absolutely losing her voice during the pep rally, and the hardship of learning Mr. C's awesome alphabet. Emily hopes to become a veterinarian, have her own barn full of horses, and maybe even open up her own veterinarian hospital.
Bowen Panchishin. Bowen would like to thank his teachers, friends, and family for their support throughout his learning career. He will remember great experiences in ODA and metalwork and plans to take a year off to gain work experience.
Yeah, no. I heard that.
So this is you.
Okay, this is me. I think I should put on my glasses, huh? All right. Well, that is our graduating class. Let's give them all a big round of applause. All right, so we are now transitioning into a brief video presentation from the Timberline staff to our graduating class.
to do. Thank you to the teachers, James Lewis and Megara McCormick, and graduates Devin Jardine, Braden Miles, and Matthew Baker for putting together the video. So an aspect of development for students that we focus on as a school and a district is connecting and giving back to the community. This year, the Student Graduation Committee of the Class of 2023 has chosen to make a donation to Daybreak Rotary of Campbell River to support their initiatives with the unhoused.
At this time, we would like to ask our valedictorian, Matt Sanchez, to come to the stage. As you can tell, Matt has been selected by his peers as this year's valedictorian, and we're very excited to hear him address his classmates. Here you go, Matt.
Good evening, Timberline staff, family, friends, and the graduates of 2023. My name is Matthew Sanchez, and I'm honored to deliver this speech as your valedictorian. High school went by faster than I expected. Yes, it's a popular cliche, but it's true. I was so sick of people telling me to enjoy it while it lasted when sitting in science class felt like watching paint dry, or when it felt like time was standing still as I waited for 3:05 to come each day. I now realize that for every down, there have also been ups, and this has been time to treasure. I know this was the same for many of my peers. In retrospect, it could not have gone by any quicker. I can only imagine how fast it went by for all of you, loving guardians, family, and friends who just now watched their children cross this stage as graduates. For many of you, you can scarcely believe how quickly it has gone from holding hands to cross the road to this crossing from childhood into adulthood. It is appropriate to take a moment now to reflect. For as Ferris Bueller says, time does move pretty fast, and if you don't stop to look around once in a while, you might miss it. It would be inaccurate to say I know every grad's story, or the trials and tribulations they've experienced to get to this point. But I do know what high school was like for me. Between finding people in my life who I could trust and rely on, and dealing with the drama that comes with being in high school. At times, it was hard to navigate. Problems at home bled into life at school, and sometimes hindered my ability to smile in class, or even simply grasp a new concept. Losing my father during a school term was and is one of the biggest challenges that I've faced. Having to take one day at a time and keeping my mind in class proved extremely difficult. Each and every grad that stands beside me today has dealt with their own set of hardships in the last 4 years. We have made friends and drifted apart. We have found love and lost it. We have aced tests and failed classes. Although this brought us pain, stress, and uncertainty, these struggles also make us. They shape us into the young adults we are today, and they help us develop skills to overcome, to reach out, and to create relationships that hold us together. Every grad here is leaving this stage a more independent, strong, and confident person than they were walking into Timberline on the first day. Growth often comes from pushing through hard things, and when life is difficult, it's the people around us who provide support and encouragement to get to the other side. Family and friends, that means every one of you out there has a part in these graduates getting to today. Whether you're a parent who watched your child grow into a young adult, or maybe you're a friend who was there when nobody else was, we celebrate you as well, because this could not have been made possible without all of you. You have made a difference that does not go unappreciated in the eyes and the hearts of us graduates. Thank you all. Yeah, I'm not done. Teachers and staff at Timberline, you too have made impactful contributions to our lives. Thank you for all the extra hours you put into us and the countless opportunities you gave us to grow, be better, and develop not only as academics, but as people. Your work does not and will not go unnoticed. This journey hasn't been all struggles, and spending 6 hours together every day provides for some laughs along the way. Nice. I smile thinking of the unwavering patience that the staff at Timberline exercise daily. Like when a rusty Red Ranger drifted around a parking lot corner directly in front of Mr. Rulin. Or when we grads decided to have our grad skip day on the rainiest day of the year. The countless raids we would have on Fonagy's food drawers without her knowing, tangential conversations in Klinka's bio, performing in the musical, competing on sports teams, even in ventures on outdoor ed. It's safe to say not only did we have some great teachers, we had some great times. Now that all the exams are done and the classrooms will soon be locked for the summer, we take a moment to recognize our growth and achievement. We must remember they only take two things from this place: the memories we've made and the lessons we've learned. So, what are the lessons that you've learned? For me, it's to value the learning that comes from doing hard things, and especially making mistakes. Building a community of support and not being afraid to use it, and taking time to celebrate all the small victories along the way. Whatever these 4 years have taught you, keep that. Timberline graduates, we are at the finish line. These short years have had a significant impact in shaping the people we are today and who we wish to become. This is the end to a particular era of growth, struggle, and perseverance. And now is the time to celebrate. I am proud of us for getting to this point. I wish you all health, success in whatever you choose, and happiness in your future. Congratulations, grads. We did it.
Probably can see that okay. Thank you for those inspiring words, Matthew. For the next video presentation, you may wish to have a couple of tissues at hand as we sit back and enjoy the grad slideshow, and we are all reminded of how far you have all come. Sarah McCormick, James Lewis, Devin Jardine, Matthew Baker for creating the video. We are nearing the end of the program. After the final presentations of our graduates, we would appreciate your assistance in removing any garbage in the arena and replacing any recycling into the recycling bins. And also, if you could just leave the chairs where they are. Carey High is having their commencement tomorrow night.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for a wonderful graduation commencement ceremony this evening. Grads, you did an awesome job. Thank you. We wish you a safe and relaxing summer and all the best for your future. And now, one final word. And I got my script wrong. I was going to say, hey, out of the parking lot, get to class. No, that's my other thing I'm going to say next year. No, one final activity for the evening is our cap toss. So we do need the lights to come up. Ooh. So, grads, you're standing, you're turning and facing the audience. It gives us great pleasure to present to you the Timberline graduating class of 2023.